talking about displaced people, which means people from one part may relocate
to another
part.
That's right.
In fact, not sharing cultural affinities with where they're originally from.
That's right.
Perhaps the main consideration will be how far away they can, the amount of the distance they can put between themselves and whatever it was that has displaced them from that.
You see, when you are talking about integration, you don't talk about tribe, you don't talk about whatever. Just like we are now in Abuja.
So
there are so many different interest groups living together in harmony.
So it's quite possible that a lot of these people may not necessarily be resettled in these cities that you talk about based on any kind of ethnic or cultural affinity.
No, not at all.
These are neutral groups.
No, not at all. Our job is to ensure that we reintegrate Nigerians.
Right.
Whether displaced or not, we need to reintegrate so that we become one and indivisible country. And that's what we are trying to do. Maybe other organizations may take cue from the National Commission for Refugees. Because we must have to make people understand that we are all Nigerians.
Right.
And once you are a Nigerian, you can live in any part of this country, provided you intend to live there. Because this relocation that we are doing is not by force. It is when you show interest. And one thing you should even want to hear is that not only Nigerians that have been relocated, including some of these refugees, Cameroonians, because the chunk of refugees we have in this country are coming from Cameroon. A lot, if not 60% of our refugees in Nigeria today are from Cameroon. And some of them were living in that resettlement city. And they are living there happily, integrating with other Nigerians and also the surrounding communities. You'll be surprised that when we get there, maybe by June 14, we are hoping that we are going to flag up that proper relocation there in Kefi. And I will invite you so that you go and see it to yourself. You see where a Cameroonian is planting yam there in the sack, and he's training those people that are living around with him there in the resettlement city to learn how to farm yam in the sack. We were there 3 days ago, and I saw it. And already most of the young ones that are living there around the camps are learning how to do painting, blacksmithing, tailoring. All you find it there at our skill acquisition center there. By the time they learn and they become themselves, you don't need to go and give them any envelope, or you go and give them any handout. Or whatever, they should be able to feed themselves. And I'm happy when I visited them on Saturday. I saw that some of the refugees and the internally displaced persons that are living there are trading. Because we have built some small mini markets there, shops. And then we have also a barbering salon there in the market. Those people that are living in the villages around the resettlement cities are coming in there to buy some of these things from them. We have, of course, the women folk of them who are coming from Borno or Yobe. You can see them doing this or that type of cap you are wearing.
Right.
And then selling it. Very interesting.
Okay. So now these are two categories. Let's go to the third one, the other one that has to do with migration. And in this case, I'm looking at irregular migration. How big is this challenge for your commission?
Oh, very big indeed. When you talk about regular migration, you must also look at the irregular migration, which is thriving more than even the regular migration. As I'm speaking with you, Nigerians many of them are out of this country, either through the regular or the irregular means. But I think what we are trying to say and why Nigeria becomes a member of the Rabat process is because they want to see how they can relate with other countries of the world on this issue of movement, this migration, and see where they can come in order to salvage some of these situations. But where you will have many of our Nigerians living outside this country through the irregular means, and then at the same time, some of them dying through the Mediterranean Sea and so on and so forth.
So
then we need to do something. And
Yes,
that is why Nigeria becomes a member of the Rabat process.